Nyalata viso paraveshana ketavana laya kelahe naya laki numalala keraveseto alana Leina keraveso payalahi Levena malavara kusho hayala hayala Lina vera patongoa Malema tora bonda corona yala he La lenia la keravase hayala I can't get my breath sitting like this. Yata besa bariano, koyama yoroma kitia, service moniera, vishamoya, la kelanonia, kiti si bisamona, halakadiana. Hi, everybody. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful earth, human, and all entities, physical and non-physical. And I'm looking out at the flowers once again. Here I am in my pink palace. Once again, my little fairy, my pink fairy palace. And I just happen to be all in pink today. I've got this pink, pink, pink energy again. Oh, mi aloha sabosi no iki lazimosa ini ti alonjo mayotoko iki. So here I am up in my little pink perch again, having my coffee. My glasses are a little bit dark sitting in the window here. It's actually getting cloudy out there. And this is actually one of the few spots in the house that I can actually see that I get this southern, southern exposure. This is southeast, southern exposure. So as you can imagine, this is the only room in the house that actually gets any actual really good light. And so this is where I tend to gravitate to do stuff where I need to, where I need to be close up, like, mending and my nails and things like that. So welcome to my little pink palace once again. And I've got some oracle cards here, and I just want to thank you guys again. Your comments, your love, your sharings just blow me away. And I am so excited. And once again, to be in here and be looking out at the earth. And so one of the decks I have is Earth Magic and the Oracle of the Fairies, and and I'm looking out at the beautiful pink blooms from the crepe myrtles, as I mentioned, and I am just once again surrounded in this pink energy. So I'm actually finally once again getting around to doing my nails. And so thanks for being with me in this now moment. As I share this kind of intimate moment with you, this is not normally something I would do. But hey, I just felt like sharing. And this particular color is called Springtime Bouquet. And so what better moment than to, share this beautiful pink energy. I've always felt like pink, the combination of the red and the white, it always felt like this esoteric energy, the idea of that, the red, the grounding of the red, but the white of the crystalline, that idea of the crystal white, and then the two merging, and sort of like this beautiful, connection in this creation of that color. And so I thought, well, I'm going to take a moment to, if I can get the bottle open. Okay, here we go. And, just kind of chat while I kind of do my nails here. And so let's hope I can do this nice and neatly here. I don't even have anything. I don't even have the nail polish remover, so we'll just do this. So as far as smell, it kind of still smells like regular nail polish, but it does say no toluene, no formaldehyde, and no DBP. Yeah, DBP. So a little springtime bouquet for all of us. So I can't say that it doesn't have like a chemically smell, because it kind of does. So here, Nilete shokunaya. Oh, and so I've been thinking a lot about doing more live events, and I really love doing live events, light languages, sharing my symbols, things that my light code symbols that have come up throughout the years, but also that just happen while we're in these hangouts together, live Zoom stuff where you guys can come and hang out again. It's been a really long time since I've had the opportunity to do that. And now that, Dave's working and his schedule is ever changing. So it's been kind of challenging to pinpoint what's a good time, to hang out with people. And I'm so grateful, how many of you hang out with me too, from overseas. When I say overseas, I'm in America, I'm in the United States. So, in the different time zones really is what I'm saying. So I really love the ability to be able to reach out to people in their, what's convenient times for them, as well as what works for me, and with our schedule and Abby's schedule, because she's on a schedule. And so I've been thinking a lot about what time of day, and I was going to check the link before I said this out loud, but I believe I still have a link on my website, languagesoflights.com, and the links to my website and all about, if you want to learn more about me and my story and my sessions and things like that, and several other things that I do that I love. Check out my website if you want to schedule a session that idea as well. I do oracle readings, of course, and light language activations, and create symbols for people, and just have a lot of fun doing all of these things and sharing crystals and channeling messages and just a variety of things. It's, I guess it's kind of like a variety show. And I've been doing it a, really long time, and I do really love doing it. And so I've been thinking about what would be a good time. So if you guys could, let me know, what's a good time for you in your time zone, because people are working now. They're, I've noticed that a lot of people are back to work during the day, here in the States, and I'm in the central time zone. So I'm always curious to see what is a good time for people. And, I only go so late in the evenings because I just lose my energy too. I'm busy all day, and so I'm just kind of checking to see how I'm sort of not really paying attention to the consistency of the polish, just to see if I like it. I know this is not a product review, but it's just, I always like to share stuff that excites me, as many of you know. So I'm changing feet here now and hoping to not mess up my toes. My pretty and pink here. Well, with that said, I'm going to pick a card. So this is the Oracle of the Fairies. So, as I was saying, I was going to put a poll on my community, on the community page on the site too, to ask you guys what's a good time of day to hang out. Is weekdays better or weekends better? Is weekday days a good time for people, or are weekday evenings? And then if the weekends are better, what's better, the day or the night? So because I really like it when people can participate, especially if you want to, come in the Zoom room, and not everybody wants to be on YouTube either. So it's just a reminder that you can come into the Zoom room and you can leave your camera off and still enjoy the energy and talk and not be seen. I completely understand that. And I also, we were also doing private Zoom hangouts too. So if you just, go to my website and just subscribe to the channel, it doesn't cost anything. And then that way, when live events are coming up, and then that way I can get a better idea of, especially for a lot of new people, because I know there's a lot of new people that have been visiting. And if you're interested in, hanging out and talking about this stuff and consciousness and oracle readings and, just all of those things that interest you, if you're just want to be immersed in some of the sound activations and light languages, or if you are speaking light languages and you want to share them, you're curious about it. I know there's a whole new wave of people that have been interested in light language. And so if that's something that, interests you too, we are also excited about doing, private Zoom hangouts, where it's not broadcast. So we're looking to do a lot of things. We're just not sure, what's the best time and time of day for people. And I can just schedule them and by synchronicity and who can show. And usually I use that flow of the universe as my guide. And that's fine too. But I'm always excited that if people want to actually actively participate, to accommodate, the best kind of time zones for that. So here's the Oracle of the Fairies and the key. So what key message do we need here today? Intimate, like I'm hearing what is a new way that you can share your intimacy, and it's not necessarily about love in that way or sexual intimacy. It's not really about that. Like I feel kind of intimate now, like sharing this moment and doing this in this way. So we're being asked to, how can this grounding red energy and the white prismatic crystalline energy and the idea of the crown, the root and the root chakra and the crown chakra, and that grounding energy, but then that expansive consciousness energy. I always think of pink as that sort of, kind of beyond the crystal, and the white crystalline energy. But then we're talking about, the idea of ultraviolet in that way. I don't know. I've never been necessarily gravitated toward pink, and if you're not familiar, this room was just pink when we moved in here a couple of years ago, and there was something about it that I was immediately comforted, and I didn't really understand why. And I've had a lot of rose things that I've collected over the years, just things with roses and rose motifs and rose motif quilts, and even the one I'm sitting on is just beautiful, and it's hand quilted and hand cross stitch. So I'll show that to you guys too. But I felt this beautiful comfort, and then this just being surrounded by, I don't know, roses and pink and that idea. And then we have a hybrid child, and her name is Aria Rose, and so there's just so many other connections to that. So I felt like it was something worth mentioning about the idea of rose. Maybe pink roses means something to someone. And I was so excited, top hat to, if you're watching this today, about the energy of, about the fairy visit with your mom and you being at the river. And we have been watching so much, as I mentioned, about just the outdoor. I'm in love with Girl in the Woods. If you guys haven't ever seen any of her videos, I don't know, she's just so inspiring. And we've been watching a lot of things about camping and that kind of thing. And it didn't feel like the right card. I don't know. I had a card and it just didn't feel. Whoop. Okay. There it is. Inspiration. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. I love that. The Fairy of Inspiration. And I do feel like I'm in that collective, I do. I feel like right now I'm totally connected with the Fairy of Inspiration collective Fae energy, if that makes sense. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn. And that's interesting how I've been really excited about doing videos like at dusk and at dawn. She can call anytime. And look at the beautiful, beautiful colors, the pinks and the greens. And look at her dress, the crystal white dress. And she's dancing on the ground. And there's the purple, the ultraviolet. Oh, and the heart energy. I guess when I walked in here, that's how I felt. And I even have this like fairy jacket thing, and Oh, it's pouring. It is pouring rain outside. We need the rain. Oh my gosh, I know you guys won't be able to see it out the screen, but it is absolutely just a beautiful rain shower. Oh my God, it is gorgeous. So perhaps, oh, and I just saw 1515 on the timestamp. 1515, 66, whatever that might mean to someone. And look at that beautiful energy. And it really does reflect the colors on the card. It's just so exciting. So exciting. I'm going to go to my other foot here now. So yeah, you know, and if you're new to my channel and you wanted to connect with me, or, you know, if you're interested in doing like a light language video with me, I'm always excited about that. I want to get more and more into that again. It's been a little while since I've, you know, since that has melded. So I also love that. If you are someone who likes to share your light language, or maybe you want to share your crystals, or maybe you want to come and hang out and do an oracle reading with me and just hang out and pull oracle cards for people. I love doing live stuff. So and part of the reason I'm asking about all this too is because I'm getting ready to like renew my Zoom room and my webinar, Zoom room stuff. And so I'm always interested to see, if people are excited about doing hangouts again, and all that. So it kind of, helps me give perspective too on what tools that I want to, continue using. And so far, I really like Zoom. It's been really a big helpful tool to me for being able to broadcast live and interact with all you guys, and also have people in the Zoom room if they want to, actually interact or just be in the room, with, enjoying the energy while being in the Zoom room. So I'm just sharing all these in the idea that if you're new to my channel and haven't had the opportunity to see some of the old stuff. And I also wanted to thank those of you who have been commenting on some of the really old videos and the old hangouts. When I say old, I mean like when I very first started, like it was just Google Hangouts. We didn't have Zoom yet or anything like that. YouTube wasn't really what it was today. And this year it'll be, is it 9 years? Yeah, 9 years this year I've been on YouTube. And so a lot has changed, technologically speaking as well. And a lot hasn't. But anyway, aside from all of that, I guess I always know and trust that whatever I'm babbling about, that somebody must, need to hear. Trying to do thinner coats here. Oh, there's my puppy. I think she wants to get up. It's probably pretty soon to be her time to get up. What time is it? Oh, yep. And you know what? This is the weirdest thing, you guys. I swear to God, she knows when it's 11:11, and it is getting ready. I'll bet it's getting ready to turn 11:11. I'm not even kidding. She knows now. But that's how animals are. That's how we are. We are really creatures of habit in so many ways. It is absolutely a downpour outside. I see a little clearing in the distance, but I am so grateful for the rain. I can't believe that she knows. Okay, little girl, here I come. I guess I'm gonna have to. Here, let me finish up. I'm like on my last nail here on my left foot. So thanks for being here with me, you guys, and being intimate with me in this way. And I'm just a fellow, as I mentioned yesterday. I'm just a fellow traveler like all of you. And we all are channels, and that has been my highest joy and excitement, to empower people to see your own gifts and abilities, your own light, how to share that light better, not better, but more fully, more wholly, more self-empowered. And as I move through my own negative belief systems and I become a more self-empowered person, it is always my joy to show everybody that you have everything inside of you to do all the things you need to do. I'm just a reminder. I'm just a reflection of you, reminding you of that. And the Inspiration Collective. Tozomotobe Ilishono Kumbi Izomosaveshaniki Jana Tevismasiata. Okay? And yes, I'm going to get to my puppy right now. I'll be right there, baby. 11:11. I know it is. I think it just passed 11:11. I'm going to check the time. Yep. So there you go, guys. Again, right in the middle of 11:11, you got to experience that awakening code with me once again. Here in my my little pink palace and all of my shades of pink here. And this is the front of the Earth Magic deck, so it kind of stuck out to me as well with all of the pink and the animals. And I've been really immersing myself, as you guys already know, in nature and the idea of, you know, we can all connect with the animals, we can connect with everything. And as above, so below. This is the back of the card. As above, so below. And I'm feeling that, you know, the red grounding energy and the crystalline energy. So as above, so below. And you can see all the crystals in the trees. And either way, it's a reflection, as you can see. I know I haven't done my fingernails yet. Dance. Oh my God, there it is. Celebration. Dance. That's the message. Dance. That I started out this with music because my guides have been telling me the same thing. Wendy, dance. Dance more, sing more, do these things that delight me. Dance, celebration. You are a celebration. You are a dance. And I can't believe this. We were just watching Girl in the Woods. She was talking about her time in Mongolia on the show called Alone. I'm new to all this, so it was just all of my, I've been immersed in some of this energy, and so I happen to see things on my feed, of course, because that's how it is. You know, on YouTube, these videos just come up as I'm exploring more about nature and camping and all of that. And even the buildings here resemble the same buildings that she was, they were literally dancing. They were doing a special Mongolian dance, in the celebrate, you know, it was a celebration dance. So this is a message for all of us, you guys. Do your own dance, whatever that means, and be the inspiration. We are this, you know, we are the Fairy of Inspiration Collective, or you wouldn't be watching this. So know that this message, of course, is for you, is for me, and that excites me a lot. This is so perfect for me, both of these cards as well. So thank you, guys. I know this video is always, you know, they get longer than I anticipate, and I am just always joyous of every moment that you spend with me. Liniata vesapariasho nua keati ninaya loku hanaya lakotovaya niala kosoba oshono. Get up and dance and make your life happy. Get up and dance, yes, yes. Get up and dance and be a floating fairy. Get up and dance and show your light. Meeting in India Samona Sotoria Shanakote Samoso. So don't forget to reach out. And yes, if you go to my website and you go to the contact page, it goes directly to my email. So I always see all the contacts and the messages. So just connect. I love you guys. That's what this is all about. Connecting. So that we may all know more of all that we are from the reflections and the inspirations of each other.